What's up, Sports Fury Nation? Here we are for Week 8.
Yeah.
Week 7's in the books, and man, 1 yard away my Chicago Bears were away from tying the game.
And this close to hitting a field goal to send it to overtime for my Cowboys, man.
Both of our teams
had
some heartbreaking losses, man. I was fuming. Yeah. Oh my goodness, man.
Both of us went on rants.
Yeah. But anyway.
But it's done with. It's over with.
Yes. Now, as you guys can see, it's just me and Shawn.
What?
We don't have a special guest over there.
No.
I guess these guys were getting a little bit too intimidated. Like, hey, you know what? These guys are rough to go against.
Actually, I think they were probably like, man, Rover, I can't follow that performance up.
Oh my goodness, Rover had a tough week last week. Now for me, I went 10-4 in Pick'em.
Yeah, and I went 9-5.
You went 9-5.
Yeah.
Now, of course, we're going to shout out our top 5 performers of Week 7, as well as our top 5 overall. So, number 1 of Week 7 is Matty Ice with 14 games correct. He went perfect.
Perfect? That's our first perfect of the year for anybody.
Matty Ice.
Wow.
Good
job,
shit.
Man. Good shit.
We wicked smart or something?
I've never seen you in the top 5.
Wicked smart?
So this must be someone new, or they just had a great week, because I've never seen that person in there.
We've never had anybody go perfect.
Yeah, good shit.
So, number 2 is our boy and Mod Squad member, Zach_White_Mod_Squad.
Yeah, he representing the Mod Squad in there.
He had 13 games correct.
Yep.
And number 3 is Migio.
Yeah, Migio.
Sorry if we botched that, but you had 13 games correct. And number 4 is Connor Downey 1 with 13. And number 5 is our boy Tony Pimenta.
Pimenta.
Yeah,
we're going to go with that.
I'm sorry for botching your name.
We're bad
but
names.
You're always in our live streams. Shout out to you. You had 13 games correct. So those are our top 5 performers of Week 7.
Gotcha. A lot of people almost went perfect last week. But all right, let's get into the top 5 overall. Now, AccuRatings, who's been in the top for pretty much all year with 73 total wins. Alec Fishbach in second place with 72. Mm-hmm. Number 3, Mini Pop Wild One with 72 also. Fourth is that a typo?
Hey!
Jazzy TV is in 4th place with 71 total. Our boy Jazzy. What's up, man? Good job, buddy.
Bengals YouTuber.
Yeah, Buck Leather in 5th with also 71. So, nice.
You know what I love about that top 5 overall?
What, Josh?
No Packers fan.
Oh, I know we have had Go Pack Go the last couple weeks. That's why you always make me read that last. Josh, here. You know what to do.
It's over. It's done. We're ready for the next week, which is week number 8.
And I'm feeling good about this week.
Yeah, I'm feeling really confident about my picks. I think I might go perfect for this week, just like Matty Ice did.
I'm going perfect.
But here we are. Are you guys ready? I said, are you ready?
Let's do this.
For our pick'em, and we're going to start here on Thursday Night Football. Of course, Shawn's going to be streaming for that because I got to be at work. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
But the Houston Texans are 4-3, and they're hosting the Miami Dolphins, who are 4-3.
Yes.
Houston Texans, they're streaking. They're on a 4-game win streak. Miami Dolphins coming off a loss last week against the Detroit Lions
at home, and Dolphins, who were undefeated at home until that game.
Yep. Now, here's the important notes here. The injury report for the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
Albert Wilson with a hip injury. He is on IR. He's done.
That sucks.
Kenny Stills, he's got a groin injury. He's out.
Yeah.
So, Devontae Parker. I heard Adam Gase said, we need this guy to come out there and play.
With all these injuries, he better play.
Now, to clear up some rumors out there, you guys did hear it was first reported that Devontae Parker did come out and say that Adam Gase was incompetent. But he came out recently and cleared that up and said, no. That wasn't me that said it.
Apparently, it was his agent, and he said, the agent doesn't speak for me. But at the same time, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So that it's kind of weird, but Parker said him and Coach Gase talked about it.
They said they're good. And everything's fine to go. So let's see if Devontae Parker is going to play in this game, but we're not sure. And for the Texans, they're dealing with a couple injuries as well.
But now, the still big question mark also for the Dolphins is Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill.
He's doubtful.
Brocktober will continue.
Yeah.
Will continue.
He's
He'll
doubtful.
continue in this Thursday night game. Kiki Coty is also going to be out with a hamstring injury for the Houston Texans, as well as Ryan Griffin, the tight end. Now, Houston Texans, Miami Dolphins. Shawn, who do you got here on Thursday Night Football?
See, this one is going to be interesting. I've had luck on Thursday Night Football recently. But you know what? I don't think I'm going to lose this one because I'm going Texans. Texans are on fire right now. And it was even better. Deshaun Watson been getting better and better each week.
Yes, they have.
But you know what? Who finally showed up was Lamar fucking Miller,
I'm
baby.
so glad you brought up Lamar Miller, who had 22 attempts for 100 yards and a touchdown.
Yes.
And the Miami Dolphins, their rushing defense is 29th. They're giving up 136 yards a game. And this is something that I really wanted and did I not preach? The Chicago Bears needed to attack that weakness of their defense.
And they didn't.
They did not do that. But you know who did? The Detroit Lions did with Kerryon Johnson.
Had over 150 yards.
That was an amazing game.
Yeah.
That's the key to victory here. Get Lamar Miller going right here for the Houston Texans.
He could have a big game.
And you guys
again.
know what DeAndre Hopkins and Deshaun Watson could do.
Yeah.
But Deshaun Watson's got to be careful now. Even though the Miami Dolphins are ranked 23rd in yards against the pass.
Yeah.
They're giving up 279 yards in the air, but they're third in receptions.
Yeah.
They're third in takeaways in the air. So
they have playmakers.
They get turnovers. So
they have playmakers.
You got to be careful, Deshaun Watson. You don't want to give this Miami team any life by throwing them turnovers. Don't do them any favors.
You cannot
and as long as the Texans can avoid that, they will win this game here on Thursday night.
So we both got Texans,
and they will improve.
And I'll be streaming for that. Y'all better tune in and hang out with me since Josh got work. He's leaving me all alone.
Texans will improve to 5-3, and they will be 3-1 after this game at home. Only one loss at home. So Houston Texans are rolling, baby.
Yeah.
Now, Shawn, I might need a beer for this one. I might need a
beer.
beer for this one.
Is it this stressful?
We're heading out for the early game for us.
Yeah.
Heading out to London, across the pond, me matey.
Now
that's not English at all. I don't know what that was.
We're just gonna move on. We're moving forward.
So yeah, in London,
though, man,
we have the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are 3-4, hosting the 3-4 Philadelphia Eagles. Both teams coming off a loss.
Yeah.
The Eagles, they looked good for the most part against Carolina
until the fourth quarter.
Yep. Carolina came back.
Yeah, they came back from 17-0 and scored 21 straight points.
You know what was funny? We were watching that game.
Yeah.
Carolina put 6 points on the board, and we were like, it's all right.
It's only 6.
But you know what? On Twitter, EDP came out and said, fuck this! Here comes the goddamn meltdown! We're like, oh my goodness.
Dude, it's
you guys got this, but he was right.
Dude.
Here came the meltdown. And the Eagles dropped this one, man. That was tough.
The defense collapsed. Completely collapsed, dude. But you know what? That was a great game either way.
Yep.
And this one, I know me and you were a little bitter about this game, though. Because we were actually, when we first saw the schedule, we were like, man, we want to go to this game.
Yes, we did.
It said it was going to be in Jacksonville.
Supposed to be.
A Jacksonville home game, right?
Now it's a home away from home game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Went to London. We were hoping, man, we were going to go to this game. Maybe we can go with UCF and Philly 500. Who knows, you know?
Yeah,
but now this is in London. Jacksonville Jaguars and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to go with the Eagles here. Even though the Jacksonville Jaguars are a team that are very comfortable with London. They play there every single year. They understand and they get how the travel that's involved and all that stuff like that. But I'm going with the Eagles because, listen, the Jacksonville Jaguars defensively, even though they're ranked second in total yards, and they're allowing 28.9 points a game, I think the Eagles could be fine with that because the Jacksonville Jaguars, for the most part, they haven't really looked the same this year.
Yeah.
They're giving up a ton of yards and shit like that. The passing game, they're still ranked second, but we've seen some teams throw the rock on them. Look at Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott
Jesus
looked
Christ.
pretty damn good.
If Dak Prescott can move the rock on the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm pretty damn sure Carson Wentz can. And
he's right.
Yeah, and then the Eagles. Now, here's the thing, though. The Eagles' offensive line, they got to protect Wentz because this Jacksonville Jaguars defense still shouldn't be slept on at all.
No, definitely not. Calais Campbell over there All those Dante Fowler's been playing pretty damn good this year.
And the Jacksonville offense, I'm just not buying into it, man. Blake Bortles, he did get benched last week. He's going to be starting in this game, and I just don't think they can do enough to match Wentz. Give me Carson Wentz. Give me Alshon Jeffrey, who I think will still have a good game.
Who's your favorite tight end?
Zach motherfucking, or I love Zach Ertz.
He really does.
So I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles to get this game here in London.
See, this one, in the beginning of the year, I was thinking I'm going Jacksonville because obviously the Eagles aren't used to traveling to London, and that jet lag can play a big factor. And a lot of distractions. You're in a whole different country, right?
Yep.
But, like you said, the Jacksonville Jaguars have been so inconsistent. And so have the Eagles, don't get me wrong, but their offense, Carson Wentz and Alshon, just been tearing it up. So it's like Jacksonville Jaguars defense last 3 games have had over 20 points before halftime.
Yep.
So that's a big question mark. So even though I'm curious if this little benching of Blake Bortles is going to light a fire under his ass, if that happens, then this could be a really, really good game. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to go Eagles. It's that they're a better team. And we're going to see what happens, though.
Yeah, it's going to be an early game for all of us. I'm going to wake up at 8:30 in the morning for us.
Just protect Carson Wentz.
Yeah. Now let's head out
to
the greatest place in the world, the greatest stadium, greatest football mecca in the world. Soldier Field, Chicago Bears. The Bears hosting the New York Jets. Guys, we're playing the entire AFC East.
Like back to back to back.
Back to back. We played the Dolphins. We played the Patriots. Now we're still here at home playing against the Jets. Bears 3-3, Jets 3-4. Chicago Bears, they are heavily favored in this game.
Yes, they are.
And you know what? I'm sticking with my Chicago Bears here. Now, I'm not sleeping on the Jets. No disrespect to the Jets fans. I think you guys, have been a good sneaky play. You guys have 3 wins here on the season. I think that's pretty damn good. Because I don't think a whole lot of people gave you even 3 wins for the whole year.
Yeah, not a lot.
Now, their passing game, they're ranked 24th. They're giving up 285 yards in the air, right? So I think Mitchell Trubisky and that passing game can really exploit that. Mitchell Trubisky, yes, he threw a couple interceptions on the Patriots game, and then he had one in that end zone against Miami. But for the most part, Mitchell Trubisky has been having a pretty good season. I would like to see him clean up those overthrown passes we've been seeing him do. But if he can clean that up, he'll get better. He's getting better and better. And if you have seen him in fantasy, you're paying attention. He's putting up some QB1 numbers.
Money,
you know what I'm talking about?
He's doing pretty good.
Hey, Taylor Gabriel, that's my boy right there. That dude's sick. Allen Robinson, I expect him to bounce back and have a huge game here. And, hey, Trey Burton, did he not tear it up or what?
He looked pretty damn good. Okay.
Tariq Cohen, he gets it going here in the passing game as well. And I would like to see Jordan Howard. Man, that's my boy right there.
He finally got a touchdown.
He got a touchdown, but I hate seeing him get these fewer attempts this year than he did in the past couple of seasons. I mean, this guy's he's young. He had back-to-back seasons of 1,000 yards rushing.
Yep.
I want to see my boy Jordan Howard get going because that's my boy right there, man.
Yeah.
It hurts hearing his name in trade rumors. So I think the Chicago Bears at home are going to take care of business against the Jets.
Yeah, you know what? Looking at this game, the Jets have been one of those teams that have pulled off those crazy upsets. So could they? Possibly. And I'm not just trying to take a shot at your Bears. Because your defense has been questionable.
Defense needs to step up. Now, in that Miami game, thought, you know what? Maybe the heat index and everything. Khalil Mack, that's where he injured his ankle.
Yes, that's right.
It really limited him against New England.
But
the rest of the guys, Akeem Hicks, these guys still did not step up against that game in New England at home. Where's the pass rush, guys? It can't just be on Khalil Mack, and it hasn't been for the most part.
Yeah.
Akeem Hicks was having a great season up until a couple of games ago. Yeah. So, hey, the Bears' defense needs to step up, especially up front. Kyle Fuller, he's having a nice season. 3 interceptions so far on the year.
Yeah.
And I want to see our safeties wrap up, guys, man.
Amos,
he needs to wrap up, man.
They're just looking so hesitant when they're going in for a tackle, and these guys are just running around, these fast, quick guys.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Crowell.
Yeah, Crowell, man, that guy's he's doing pretty solid. So, yeah, this game, you can't take the Jets lightly, especially if your defense doesn't show up. But I still got your Bears because at the end of the day, last week, New England, y'all y'all didn't really get to Tom, but that's still Tom Brady. That's still Josh McDaniels. 2 veterans in this game, really. So Josh McDaniels, offensive coordinator, one of the best in the game.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to... Jets don't have that good of coaching, and Sam Darnold's a rookie.
Right.
So your Bears better take care of business here, Josh. I'm picking y'all to win. Finally, after 2 weeks of not picking y'all, I'm picking y'all to win.
Bears fans, I know you're here. I know you got support for the Chicago Bears this Sunday. Let me hear you in the chat. Bear down, baby.
And finally...
Da Bears!
all the Bears fans won't blame me for y'all losing because I picked y'all to lose.
Da Bears! We're going to win. Now let's head out to Cincinnati. The Bengals, who are 4-3, coming off an embarrassing loss on prime time.
One.
That game with the Chiefs got flexed because we thought it was going to be a great game.
We thought it was going to be a shootout.
And that shit was over.
Yeah, it was
early
over by the first quarter.
And they're hosting the Tampa Bay Bucks, who are 3-3 coming into this game. They squeaked out a win against the Cleveland Browns last week in overtime.
Yes, they did.
That offensive line, they gotta better protect Jameis Winston because shit, man, he was getting pressured.
He was getting hit and caused a couple turnovers.
Who you got in this game?
This one, I'm looking at it, right? And the Bengals were one of the hottest teams in the beginning of the year, but they dropped 2 straight.
Right.
But you know what? This is a perfect opportunity for their offense to get back on track here. Because, A.J. Green did pretty solid last week, but he felt like there's still a lot of missed opportunities for them. Mm-hmm. Tyler Boyd was still a little MIA last week. He's been doing great all year. But I think Bengals going to get it back going here. Okay. And they're going to take care of business. Now, Tampa is not a team to sleep on. Their offense is pretty damn good.
The offense is number 1 overall in total yards. They're scoring 27.8 points a game. Now, Bengals, 26.3, but in yards, they're just amazing. That's coming from the passing game.
Yeah.
Airing it out, 376 yards a game. Mike Evans, Deshaun Jackson, Bray. You got O.J. Howard. You got Godwin, who's having a nice season. Yeah. But their rush defense, they're pretty damn good right there. They're talking about the defensive side.
The Bucks?
The defensive side. Yeah. The best thing they got going for themselves, because against the pass, they're as good as they are in passing, against the pass, they're dead last.
Yeah.
Dead last. Yeah. But they are 4th against the run. However, the Bengals are coming in with Joe Mixon, who is a guy that I am just so high on. He's one of my favorite players. I love this dude.
Great out of the backfield, too.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I think the Tampa Bay Bucks and their 4th-ranked rushing defense, only allowing 90 yards a game, I think that's going to change here a little bit with Joe Mixon coming here at home.
Yeah.
Now, both teams are not very good.
No.
Don't have a very good secondaries.
Yeah.
They're allowing a shitload of yards.
Could this be a shootout?
So this could be a high-scoring game right here.
Fantasy points?
Now, I'm going to give the edge here to the Cincinnati Bengals. I do got them winning because A.J. Green, John Ross, you got Tyler Boyd, you got
Uzomah, I think how you say his name.
And more importantly, they got themselves a back.
Yeah.
And Joe motherfucking Mixon, baby.
And Tampa still, Peyton Barber had a couple good runs, but they still don't have a good, consistent run game yet.
Right.
Until they get some balance, it's just.
And I think the Bengals defense up front could put some pressure on Jameis Winston and cause him to have some mistakes.
Yeah.
You could see a couple of interceptions here for Jameis Winston. So
he'll throw it up there. He'll give you a chance to take that ball away.
We both got the Bengals improving to 5-3. Now into this next game, we're going to head out to Heinz Field. Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the Cleveland Browns. This is the second matchup of the season.
Already, week 8, we're having. Oh my God!
What happened in week 1 now?
It was a tie. Ooh. And you know what though? I know it was a tie week 1, and the Browns shocked the world. But guess what? Both these teams are completely different.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Especially the Pittsburgh Steelers. They really have been getting going here.
Yeah.
Their 5th total offense, they're 2nd in the pass. Their rushing game, they're 26 in yards, but James Conner has been doing good. Now, Le'Veon Bell, the rumor was that he was supposed to report by bye week, which was their bye week last week, 7.
Week,
But no reporting, no communication with Le'Veon Bell.
So stupid.
He has until week 10 to come in here and sign that tender.
Wow.
But I don't know. I don't think we'll see him.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't think we'll see him until the last minute. So, but you know what, James Conner, he's having a great season, and you know what?
Yeah, they like Conner.
Let me say, give me the Steelers because that defense the Browns have right here, even though they were able to get to Jameis Winston,
yeah,
that offensive line it's pretty weak. The Steelers have themselves a pretty good line, and that their passing defense 29th against the rush. Yeah, Steelers got too much weapons, too much firepower right here.
Yeah.
I don't think the Browns can keep up. I'm going with Steelers.
Talking about how the Steelers are a lot different, the Browns are just as different. They have a brand new quarterback, Baker Mayfield. Last time they played, they had Tyrod Taylor. Also a different running back. Carlos Hyde is gone. He's in Jacksonville, so Nick Chubb is taking over. But you know what? With Baker Mayfield coming in, I was hoping this offense would take that next step, be more aggressive, and they still haven't. And so I got to go Steelers here. They're getting their groove on offense. Browns are still looking very stagnant. And don't get me wrong, the Browns last time they played the Steelers did get some pressure on Big Ben, force a lot of turnovers. So that's going to be their only hope to do that again. But I don't see it happening.
No. So we're both going Steelers.
Yeah.
All right. Heading out to Arrowhead, Kansas City Chiefs 6-1. After that whopping they put on the Bengals.
That ass.
They're still here at home, and they're hosting the Denver Broncos, who are 3-4. Now, let me say this real quick.
Say it,
Let
Josh.
me put this out there. The Denver Broncos, they're finding themselves on TMZ right now because of Chad motherfucking Kelly. Chad Swag Kelly, isn't that what they call him?
Yeah, Chad Swag Kelly.
Here's what happened to Chad Kelly. This dude got fucked up on something.
Well.
Found himself trespassing on someone's property, walked in their house, sat down on the couch right next to a woman with her child, and he
started mumbling.
Just mumbling incoherently. In walks the husband, the father, and he's like, who the hell is this guy? He picks up a vacuum tube, an aluminum vacuum tube, and he starts whopping him on the head. And he says, get the hell out of here. He chases him out the house. Here comes the cops. They take Chad Kelly to jail. What the fuck?
Dude, what was he on? What was he smoking? What was he drinking? What the hell caused you to literally break into someone's house and not know what the hell was going on?
He was fucked up, and then he got fucked up by a vacuum tube.
And what's crazy is that why do this if you're Chad Kelly, man? Because a lot of fans have been chanting your name, wanting you to come over and be the starter over Case Keenum. And he just blew that chance to me, man. So, you know what? But get into this game.
Get into the actual game here.
This is also a second matchup for these two teams.
Yep.
They did play, I believe it was like a primetime game, Sunday night or Monday night. We streamed for that.
Yep.
Broncos almost pulled off the upset. But that time it was in Denver. This time it's in Arrowhead.
Right. I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs here. I'm rolling with Showtime Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
They are rolling, baby. Patrick Mahomes is looking like the MVP right now. Right now, it's him and Gurley in that MVP race.
That's true.
This team is just something else offensively.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce,
Oof.
Kareem Hunt, who's one of the top 5 leading rushers in the league.
Hey, let's not forget about Watkins. They got a lot of weapons over there, man.
Yeah, and so the Denver Broncos, they're 10th against the pass. Like you said, it was a pretty close game last time.
Came down
but against the run, here and going into week 8, they are 31st in yards allowed.
Ooh, Denver?
Yeah, so Kareem Hunt, dude. He's on a roll. How many touchdowns did he score last week, Shawn?
3.
Woo!
3 touchdowns, Kareem Hunt. He's getting He's getting going and balling right now.
So we're both going with the Kansas City Chiefs, right?
Yeah, I'm going to
okay.
Yeah, I think it might be close. I don't think it's going to be a complete blowout because Denver is the only team that's ever seen Patrick Mahomes 3 times now.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be close, probably.
Hopefully.
And the Denver Broncos, what do they have to do to win this game? Well, the Kansas City Chiefs, their defense themselves aren't exactly all that great.
No, they're not.
Again, in the past, against the rush, and you know what? Philip Lindsay is a pretty damn good back himself.
Yes.
And you know what? You got those weapons, Demaryius Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, you got Cortland Sutton. Yeah. Now, Sanders and Thomas, they're in trade rumors right now.
That's true, but I don't think that's really going to happen. I think, if anything, Demaryius Thomas, but not anytime soon. I don't think the Broncos are ready to blow this up just yet. And if they're going to have any chance, they got to keep the Chiefs' offense off the field.
Yeah,
that's a simple fact.
You keep keep Showtime Mahomes off the field.
Yeah.
Get that defense. Maybe they can make a play here, a couple big plays here, and then maybe a turnover or so. Because Patrick Mahomes has been throwing interceptions this year.
As of lately, he's been throwing some picks. You know, he went good like 6 weeks without, or like 5 weeks, and now he's been throwing a couple picks last few weeks.
So offense, stay on the field. Keep Patrick Mahomes off. Defense, make some plays.
Yes.
And you can have a shot maybe at the Chiefs. But we're both going to Kansas City Chiefs. Now let's head out to Detroit Rock City, the Motor City.
Yeah.
The Detroit Lions 3-3 coming off a win down in Miami. And they're hosting the Seattle Seahawks, who are themselves 3-3. Shawn, Detroit Lions here. Coming off an impressive win against the Miami Dolphins. Kerryon Johnson.
Finally
when we streamed that Sunday night game, or that was that Monday night game, that we saw it was Monday? Jets and Detroit.
Yeah, Monday.
And
Monday.
We saw a glimpse of Kerryon Johnson, and we were like, get this guy the ball. Our eyes lit up, and we said, "This kid is something special."
Yeah,
get him the ball, and they've finally been doing it.
They're listening to us.
Yes.
Maybe they're watching our videos.
He had a great game last week.
Oh man, went off for over 150 yards, man. This kid he's going to be their premier back. He was the back that finally got over 100 yards for in like I don't remember how many games.
Dude, the Lions are 11th in rushing.
What?
11th.
You never hear that. They're usually dead last.
That's impressive, man. Look, and don't sleep on LeGarrette Blount too, the power back right there.
Oh yeah.
Now the Seattle Seahawks. Everyone thought that the Legion of Boom is dead and gone.
Yeah.
All those guys were leaving, but they're still respectable on defense. 6th total defense right now. They're allowing 19.5 points a game. They're 3rd against the pass, and they're 14th against the rush. Okay. But the offense has really been lacking here, and especially in the passing game with Russell Wilson. They're 28th in passing, only airing it out 218 yards a game. So, you know what? I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions here at home. I'm going with the Detroit Lions. Give me Matthew Stafford. Even though he's my division rival, I respect the hell out of him. I love that wide receiving core. Yeah. I love Marvin Jones. Galladay. I love Golden Tate and Kenny Galladay. He's something special right there. Yeah. And then, like we just mentioned, Kerryon Johnson. And then that defense, hey, man, make a couple of plays. You're fine, man. Yeah. You're good. Detroit Lions get this win.
Now, I'll say that Seattle does have a chance. This was a tough one for me because you still have Russell Wilson. He's a monster. He's a magician.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm going.
You always got a shot.
I'm going Detroit though.
Yeah.
It's just their offense. I think has too much.
Detroit will improve to 4-3. This NFC North division.
Tough.
I said this division could be the best in the NFL, and early on it wasn't really looking like that. How things are playing out in the first 4 weeks or so. Yeah. But here and going into week 8, things are really picking up. Detroit's a good football team. They really are. Vikings, they're on top once like we thought they would be. Yeah. Chicago Bears, if that defense can just come back with how they have been playing. Yeah. Because it's actually been the offense has been carrying them. This division is looking pretty sick, man. So Detroit gets this win. Let's head out to MetLife Stadium where the Giants, 1-6 Giants.
Oh, I love it. Say it again.
Hosting the Washington Redskins, who are 4-2, coming off a win against boys. They are number 1 in the NFC East.
Yes, they are.
The Giants. We are streaming for that Monday Night Football game, and we just don't know what the hell was going on. Bad play calling. Eli Manning going for that back-to-back QB sneak.
That would make no sense.
Horrible clock management towards the end there. Pat Shurmur going for 2. This team's a mess, dude.
It's in turmoil. This team is literally, I think, done for the rest of the year, man. I feel so bad. It's not. I don't even think it's just one person to blame. I think it's a whole team at this point, coaching and all the way down. And the only bright spot is Saquon Barkley. That's the only bright spot of this team right now. Now, Giants just traded away Eli Apple to the New Orleans Saints, so that's one piece gone from their defense who wasn't even playing that great anyways. So
he was playing a little bit decent this year.
One time their defense wasn't playing that great anyways overall.
But the Washington Redskins, let me tell you something. Eli Manning, he is on track to get hit the most he's ever had in his entire career.
That's why I feel bad.
He is just getting destroyed. I mean, you see his face every single time he gets hit. He comes back up.
Dude, he's missing so many passes because of that too. Because he's panicking because he knows he's about to get a hit.
And you know what?
No faith.
It's gonna be a bad day because the Atlanta Falcons, they had all those sacks last week on Monday night.
Yeah.
This Redskins team, this is a team that I kept preaching preseason. This is a team that's built for physicality. Even if you lose to them, you're gonna walk away bruised. Yeah. This is a physical team on both sides of the ball, and they are going to attack Eli Manning. This is going to be a bad day for him.
Yeah, man. That D-line has some, especially up the middle, they have very good, strong, big boys. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, you know what? And I got the Redskins. Give me the Redskins all day.
I'm not sure if I can ever pick the Giants to win a game this season. I'm sorry, Giants fans. I'm not just saying that as a Cowboy fan. It's just, at this point, you kind of want to tank to get a good draft pick. But, yeah, Washington wins it, even though I love it, Giants to pull off an upset just for my Cowboys purposes.
All right, let's head out to Carolina where they just keep pounding. Yeah. After that comeback win against the Philadelphia Eagles, the Panthers are 4-2, and they're hosting the Ravens, who are 4-3.
Oh.
They came on.
Talking about a heartbreaker.
Man, that was crazy. Me and Shawn were watching at the bar. We saw Justin Tucker miss an extra point. Are you kidding me?
What did he do? He was like...
He went this.
Dude, that's his very first missed extra point in his whole career.
Justin Tucker don't miss those, but it was a windy day.
Yeah.
This Ravens team is for real. Yeah. And this is gonna be a good game. This is a game that I'll be watching out for on Sunday.
Oh, I'm excited. This could easily be a primetime game, but it's a 12 o'clock game, which is very surprising to me.
Now, the Ravens... they got a pretty damn good defense. In fact, they have the best defense in the league.
Yes, they do.
Number one overall. They're against the pass. They're second, and they're 9th against the rush. Now
pretty solid, man.
Now the Panthers, they're 22nd in passing that damn ball.
Yeah.
Right now, a lot has to do with the Greg Olsen missing most of the year.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's back now. Christian McCaffrey, they're gonna have to line him out as a wide receiver. I don't know if he's going to have a successful day rushing that ball against this defense. I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, the only way that they can get a running game going is if they do those read options. That's what opens it up for Christian McCaffrey because you still have to worry about Cam Newton.
Yeah.
That's tough. Like,
there you go.
Dallas defense had a problem with them. We're top 5, and we had problems stopping Cam Newton because of that. It's tough to count for a quarterback like that because you don't see that every day.
And the Panthers, they have a great rush defense themselves.
Yes.
But, see, here's the thing, though. The Ravens, they don't really need to rush the ball because they have a damn good passing game. Joe Flacco's having himself a nice season.
A career year.
John Brown, Willie Snead, Michael Crabtree, Hayden Hurst. These guys are rolling, baby.
Yeah, they're looking good. Now, they're a little inconsistent on the running game, but they still have Alex Collins who still can make plays.
Yeah.
So I love what the Falcons are. Ravens did in the offseason by getting all these weapons for Joe Flacco, and it's working out for him.
Right, and, I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens coming off that heartbreaking loss against a great New Orleans Saints team. They're going to get this one.
But the Panthers just came off a huge win themselves.
Ravens are going to get they're going to get this win. They just dropped one against the Saints.
Really?
Saints who have a tremendous offense, right? Drew Brees. Justin Tucker missed that field goal. This team as a unit is going to come down to Carolina, and they're going to walk out with this victory in the way they know how. Hashtag Ravens flock. This team's for real.
You know what? I agree with you.
No offense to the Panthers.
No offense at all.
I'm not saying you're going to get your asses kicked. Not at all.
But this is my concern.
But Ravens will win.
This is my concern with the Panthers.
Okay.
Last 2 weeks, they've had to come back to try to win the game.
Yep.
They're falling behind early. And now, against the Redskins, they obviously didn't make that comeback. They were this close.
Decent defense right there. They did it against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes.
Which haven't been all that great.
Their defense collapsed. But thing is, you can't fall behind and have to come back against a good team.
Not against this Ravens defense. No. If you fall behind by this passing game, good luck trying to keep up. Or trying to come back against this defense.
This is too good of a team to do that. You can't do that against good teams.
Now, I'll say this. If the Panthers do pull this off, god damn.
Hands down, props to y'all right there.
But we both got the Baltimore Ravens.
Yes.
let's head out to Oakland, California.
The black hole.
The Raiders.
The Raiders who just traded Amari Cooper away.
Oh my goodness. They got 3 first-round picks now of this upcoming draft.
Now,
they're 1-5, and they're hosting the Indianapolis Naptown Colts.
congratulations to the Raiders for jipping us out of a first rounder, my Cowboys.
I can't believe y'all gave them a first rounder. What were you thinking?
I don't know. I'm pissed off about it. I want to move on, but I just want to give some congrats to the Raiders because they don't get congrats a lot this year. They've been sucking, so they got to win something.
At least we got Khalil Mack out of the damn deal, and we gave up our 2 first rounders.
Y'all
gave up a first rounder for Amari Cooper, who's like one of the worst in dropping passes.
But hey, he's still young. He's still 24. That's my only hope. Let's move on.
Anyway,
I don't talk about it.
So they're hosting the Indianapolis Colts right here, Shawn.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, man, the Oakland Raiders. I know John Gruden says, "Hey, we're not thinking here, Shawn. We're not thinking here. We're gonna win this game. We're going to win every game." Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm not.
I thought I was talking to John Gruden for a second. I got excited.
I'm not buying it.
You're not?
Give me Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. Not just Andrew Luck.
No.
How about Marlon Mack? He's back. Return of the Mack.
Dude, Marlon Mack. I've been stashing him on my bench in fantasy, and they finally paid off.
We told people. Marlon Mack, man, it's been weeks now. I'm going to drop him. We said, you go ahead.
Do it.
We'll pick his ass up if you're in our leagues.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you know what? I drafted Marlon Mack in a few leagues, and I kept him. Yeah. Because this dude's here, and he's for real.
Yeah, he looked good, man. A receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. This guy looks like he's back. Andrew Luck has a good relationship with him. And Andrew Luck, man, comeback player of the year candidate right there. He is doing great.
Yeah.
And I'm liking it. T.Y. Hilton came back, so he looked pretty damn good. As long as he's got his weapons there, Andrew Luck is going to put up points.
Now, what can the Raiders do to win this game here at home? Because it is a long road trip for the Indianapolis Colts, so that can play a factor in it.
The Colts don't have that great of a defense, so if you think about it. So
Jared Cook, he's going to be a bigger weapon now for Derek Carr.
I think Jared Cook should have a monster game.
And they did place Marshawn Lynch on the IR.
That's true.
He's not going to be in this game.
They got Dougie Martin?
Yeah.
Doug Martin over there? That's what sucks about the Raiders. They have no balance on their offense right now.
Right. So I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts. Give me Luck. Give me Marlon Mack.
Give me the Naptown, right? Not what they call Naptown?
Naptown, baby. Let's go. All right. Let's head out to Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
Where the Los Angeles Rams 7-0 Rams.
Undefeated. The only undefeated team left.
And they're going to host those Green Bay Cheesehead Packers 3-2-1.
I know you're good. I know you love the Packers, Josh, so I'm going to let you go first on this one.
Let's see. Breaking this game down. Look, even though one team is 7-0, the Rams, and the Packers are 3-2-1, their numbers, their statistics are actually fairly similar.
That's true.
Let me break this down for you guys. All right. So total offense, Rams are second, where the Packers are fourth. Now, the passing game for the Rams is eighth. They're airing it out 304 yards a game, but the Packers are fourth. The Rams are eighth. Packers are fourth, 342 yards in the air. Their total defense, Rams are seventh, allowing 18.3 points a game.
Okay.
The Packers are eighth, allowing 24 points a game.
Not
so
bad.
they get up a little bit more points there.
Yeah.
Right? But in yards, they're eighth. They're fifth against the pass. They're 12th against the rush. Rams are ninth against the pass. 13 against the rush. But
pretty damn close. Similar.
Now, total offense, though. Points scored for each team.
Yeah.
The Packers are 24.7 and the Rams are 33.6. But the Rams have been playing a lot less competition, I'd say, than the Packers have been.
I agree.
Packers have been playing some pretty good defenses. But here's the difference, fellas. Here's the difference maker right here. And here's why I'm going to choose the Los Angeles Rams. The rushing attack for the Packers, which is it's all right. It's Rodgers. It's a one-man show on that offense.
Rodgers.
It's on.
When have they ever had like a consistent run game?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Los Angeles Rams are number one
Yes, they are.
in the running game.
I wonder why.
They have Todd Gurley, who is the number 1 rusher in the league. He is an MVP
Money,
candidate.
baby.
It's
Money.
him. It's Patrick Mahomes
Yeah.
in that MVP race right now. And that right there, folks, is the difference maker in this game.
So you're on Packers?
I'm going with the Rams, sucker! I'm going with the Rams right here in Los Angeles because I got Todd Gurley, Jared Goff, who are going to keep Aaron Rodgers right there on that sideline.
Yeah, they are.
Now, the Packers defense, they're pretty damn good. Like I said, Kevin King, Jair Alexander, some pretty good secondary right there for Jared Goff. But like I said, Todd Gurley is the difference maker. This dude, how many touchdowns did he score last week? Just last week.
Todd Gurley?
3?
I think he had 3. I have him in fantasy.
So give me the Rams, baby.
I don't think I could add much more. Rams. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. Packers fans. Packers. Listen, you have a chance. You got Aaron Rodgers.
Absolutely.
You got him. Of course you have a chance.
Let me say this. Even though they're my division rival, the Packers do have the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, he's the best. He's top dog, man. I know firsthand that he is.
Yeah.
And as long as he is under center, you got a shot.
Yeah.
They do.
So don't think you don't have a shot here, Packers. As long as Aaron A-Rod is healthy,
just giving that edge.
y'all got it.
But Todd Gurley, that
like
Rams.
he said, Todd Gurley. That's how you beat Aaron Rodgers. You keep him off the field, and just the balance of the Rams is just. I love it. I love balanced football. And you know what? Rams just too damn good right now.
Okay. All right, so let's head out to the desert. The Arizona Cardinals, who are 1-6, they're facing the San Francisco 49ers, the 49er Empire. They're 1-6. Both teams are looking for their second win right here. Now, Josh Rosen for the Cardinals, as of right now, he's questionable. He had a toe injury. He's out of the walking boot. So
I think
he was already out by the walking boot on Tuesday. I think he should be fine.
Yeah.
Now, Shawn, what do you got?
See, this one was tough, man, because I'm looking at Arizona and I'm like, oh, they got David Johnson, they got Larry Fitzgerald, they got Josh Rosen, Christian Kirk, and they got Patrick Peterson, who's actually apparently requesting a trade, by the way, but they still got him on their team, and I'm like, man, I like Arizona. I think they could pull off some wins, but no. We saw last Thursday they got completely dominated, and their offensive play calling was atrocious. But now they did fire Mike McCoy. He's gone.
The hell out of here, Jack.
But they have Byron Leftwich, who's very question mark to us because we don't know his play calling.
Yep.
But I got 49ers here. I know 49ers on the road, and it's in Arizona, which, it's not always easy to play there, but they've been more consistent to me.
Yeah, the 49ers, they've been in these games. Bethard, he's been adequate in the absence of Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah.
And he's been having a good season, man. And George Kittle, the tight end, he's having
murdering,
a beast
man.
season.
Yeah.
Marquise Goodwin. Now, the running game for the 49ers, they rank second overall in rushing yards.
Doing pretty damn good.
You got Raheem Mostert. I'm sorry for botching that name, but this guy came out of nowhere for me. He was a leading rusher last week. This dude's looking pretty damn good. They got Breida. They got Alfred Morris.
Yeah.
So the rushing game for the 49ers is pretty damn good. And the Cardinals' offense is the worst. It's the dead last. It's horrible. Passing, they're 31st, they're 32nd in rushing, which is just atrocious.
No wonder Patrick Peterson was out.
49ers just simply got more going for them.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the San Francisco 49ers,
Yeah.
49er Empire, and Cardinals. Let me tell you something. If you're listening to this video, you're watching,
It's okay.
do us all a favor. Do Patrick Peterson a favor. Trade him.
Yeah.
Trade him.
And then give the ball to David Johnson like every play.
Please trade him. This guy deserves to get out of there.
Yeah.
He's not like Larry Fitzgerald, who's at the tail end of his career. Patrick Peterson still has years left in him.
Yeah.
Trade him to a team.
Yeah.
Trade him somewhere where he can enjoy some football. All right, let's head out to Sunday Night Football prime time. We are streaming for this one, baby.
Wait for this
you
one.
guys got to join it for this one because
Yeah.
we got a juicy one. We got the Minnesota Vikings who are 4-2-1. They're hosting the New Orleans Saints who are 5-1.
Yes.
Shawn, do you remember the last time we streamed Vikings and Saints?
Dude, we saw the miracle, baby.
The Stephon Diggs miracle?
Stephon Diggs miracle,
Woo.
man. And we got so crazy in here. It was awesome.
And this game, I think, is going to be top-notch. This is one that we circled on the calendar before the season even started.
Yes.
Vikings and Saints. You don't want to miss the stream. It's going to be great. Great game. Great reactions.
Yeah.
Vikings and Saints.
This one was tough, Josh. I'm still kind of debating over this one because both of these teams are looking great right now. Especially, both teams are on fire.
Let me throw some numbers at you.
Okay,
right
yeah.
now.
Throw the numbers.
I want to throw some numbers at you guys, and then you can, if you're still, what do I decide here?
Yeah.
Maybe these can help. These numbers can help you.
Okay.
So the Vikings are 13th in total offense in yards. They're scoring 25 points a game. The Saints are 6th in yards. They're scoring 34 points a game.
Damn. Okay.
34.
Okay.
They're 6th in passing. Is that any surprise?
No.
Airing it out 313 yards a game.
Yeah.
Whereas the Vikings are 7th, 308 yards a game.
Okay, not too far behind. Okay.
Here's the thing, though, on the rushing. When it comes to the rushing, on the offense, 27th for the Vikings, 87.4 yards a game, and that has a lot to deal with the fact that Dalvin Cook has been hurt.
out. Latavius Murray looked pretty good this past couple weeks, but yeah.
And I gotta say, Dalvin Cook, I hope that he gets healthy and he gets on that field, man. He's a great talent, and even though he's a division rival, I don't want to see anybody, see anybody get hurt. And especially a young kid like this, get him out there because I want to see good football always. I want to see teams at their best.
Yeah.
Now for the Saints, they're 16th in rushing. 108
Just 16th?
Yeah, 108 yards a game. But I think that's going to pick up as the weeks go on. Now that Mark Ingram is really getting in the swing of things.
Okay.
They got Kamara. They got Mark Ingram. Guys, we know that they're fucking legit.
They were one of the best running teams last year, so that's why I was kind of shocked they're only 16th right now. But they'll change.
On the defensive side of things, the Vikings are 11th in total defense in yards. Okay. They're allowing 23.6 points a game. The Saints, they're 17th in yards. They're allowing 27.2 points a game. They're 28th in the pass. The Saints are. They have 308.5 yards being aired on them in the secondary. However, they try to change things up by making a trade.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. Eli Apple from the New York Giants.
And I think that was a good trade though.
Maybe
a 4th and a 7th rounder. A 4th in this upcoming draft. A 7th rounder in 2020.
Yeah.
Now Eli Apple. Not really consistent throughout his majority of his career.
Yeah.
But this year he's been okay. So hopefully he can come in here, stay healthy, and he can give Marshawn Lattimore some help.
They need it.
Now the Vikings against the pass are 16th, 280 yards.
It's not bad.
They're allowing per game. Now rush defense.
What are they?
Vikings are pretty good. They're top 10. They're 8th.
Oh, not bad.
Only allowing 89.7 yards a game.
Okay.
But here's the thing. The Saints are number 1 against the rush.
Wow.
Only allowing 72.3 yards a game. Not that, if Dalvin Cook can't play, they're not really getting it going, the running game going. It's all about an air attack.
Which is what they've been focused on last few weeks, so yeah.
So, let's see. Drew Brees or Kirk Cousins? I'm going to go with Drew Brees.
With
Drew Brees, but not just Drew Brees alone.
Okay.
I'm going to also go with Kamara and Mark Ingram, that 1-2 punch that they got. Guys, this is going to be a great game. You're talking about Drew Brees in this game right here against that Vikings defense. Everson Griffin?
Yes, Everson Griffin is going to be practicing for the first time on Wednesday.
So we'll see.
That's good.
We'll see how much he plays in this game here coming up on Sunday Night Football. Now, I'm also excited to see Thielen and Michael Thomas in the same game again.
Oh, yeah. Very two young
Thielen and Michael Thomas are two of the best young wide receivers in the game today.
Definitely.
This is going to be a fantastic game. But give me the
you're going
Saints.
Huh?
Give me the Saints.
Okay.
Give me Drew Brees.
Okay.
Did you guys see what he did? This is important. This is what helped me in this picking between these two teams. Because I do have respect for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
last week, what the Saints were able to do against the number 1 defense against Baltimore.
That's true.
And get out with a victory on the road.
Yeah.
That was impressive, guys. That was so impressive to me. So give me the Saints.
This one is still tough for me. Because this is in Minnesota, so this is in Vikings territory. And to me, I think I'm going to go Vikings here. I'm going to trust Adam Thielen, who has been tearing up the league. 100 yards every single game so far this season. This guy is on pace to break Calvin Johnson's record.
Yeah.
And I know the defense is not top 10 like it usually is. They're usually top 3. But that Everson Griffin, I people don't realize how much of importance he is. Not even just playing, but his leadership. A couple years ago, I thought he was one of the best defensive players in the league.
Okay.
So I think Everson Griffin coming back, his leadership's gonna be back. Even if he doesn't play that much, I think he'll have a major impact on this game. And I'm gonna go Vikings, pulling off an upset. I guess it's an upset
at home.
At home, is it an upset because the Saints are 5-1? Yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings here.
It would be an upset because the Saints will be favored.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, what Drew Brees and the offense was able to do against that number 1 defense in Baltimore.
And
they have a good offense themselves.
Yeah.
Too. Baltimore Ravens.
But so I'm looking at the Vikings against that 28th ranked pass defense. That's where I'm kind of liking.
So give me the Saints right here with the impressive road win and improving to 6
can do that.
and 1.
That would be crazy back-to-back road wins against good teams. So,
but you guys, we need your thoughts. We need you guys to let us know in the comment section down below. Let us know who you guys have winning this
one. Or Skull.
Yeah, whatever.
Do that, John. Do it. Fuck.
No,
do
I
it,
ain't doing that shit. Heading out to Monday Night Football. We have the Buffalo Bills, who are 2-5, and they're hosting the New England Patriots, who are 5-2. The New England Patriots, they just beat my Chicago Bears, and
by 1 yard.
And they're bum bum ba-dum,
the
bum,
evil
ba-dum,
empire.
moving to Buffalo. To take on the Bills, here they come right now. Who you got?
Oh, Patriots.
Yeah, I got the Patriots.
Guys,
too.
I'm sorry, Bills fans, Bills Mafia. We want y'all to win. But
yeah, you guys have a good defense, yes. But LaShawn McCoy,
he has a head injury.
Yeah,
and we thought it was like an ankle or something, but it was a head injury, so we don't know how long that's going to be out. He's going to be out. Josh Allen's probably going to be still sitting. Derek Anderson, well, they thought, okay, we'll put a veteran in there. Nathan Peterman sucks, but he still threw picks last week. So I'm sorry, I can't trust the Bills right now.
And Gronkowski's going to be back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Monster.
Shit.
And Julian Edelman, ever since he came back, he's looking amazing.
Hey, but Bills fans, let me tell you something. After they came to Chicago and they beat us, I would love nothing more than your team to whoop on them Patriots. It's a divisional game.
Come on,
you
Bills.
never know what could happen in a divisional game.
Please do it.
And we know how passionate you guys are. We have a lot of respect for the Bills fans because you guys love your team.
Yes,
you guys are nuts. You guys are awesome. You guys get rowdy there in Buffalo.
Yeah, y'all do.
And I would love to lose this pick right here.
Yeah. Now, that being said...
Sorry, Patriots fans. Sorry. But you beat my Bears.
I'm not sorry.
You beat my Bears.
I'm not sorry at all.
Come on.
But you know what is going to be awesome about this game? Just FYI for y'all to know, is this is going to be our very first ever Twitch stream.
What?
We're you heard that right. We are streaming on Twitch starting that Monday night game, Patriots and Bills. Now, the link is going to be in the description box down below if you want to go follow us and go show support for our very first stream.
Yeah, we're not going to be here on YouTube.
No.
We're going to be on Twitch.
And we're going to be doing that once a week, but we'll let you know which game we will be streaming.
So we
on
hope and we appreciate anyone who does come over and watch us on Twitch and show support. So we'll see how it goes. But we both got the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that wraps it up for our Week 8 picks.
I'm going undefeated.
I'm going undefeated because the Saints are going to win.
No.
Saints are going to win. So, guys, let us know your picks down below. Let us know what you guys thought of this episode. Make sure you drop a like, and if you're brand new, hit that subscribe.
And also, if you like those early in the video, like those shout-outs, guess what? You could get shouted out too. All you got to do is join the Pigskin Pick'em on ESPN. That is going to be linked down in the description box down below. So go join. It's not too late.
All right, guys. So, We'll see how it all plays out. Good luck to everybody's team except for the New York Jets.
See, I don't have to stress this week. My team's on a bye week.
Shawn, let's end this video with the hat flip, huh?
You got it.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Hey! See you next week.